Nobody warned you about this part. Not the guilt of doing something wrong. Not the guilt of a mistake you can name, explain, apologize for. This guilt has no origin, no clear moment where it began. It just arrived, and it never really left. You feel it when you close the bathroom door and stand there in the silence for 30 seconds longer than necessary. You feel it when you're away from your child and you can't fully enjoy it because you're thinking about them. You feel it when you're with your child and your mind is somewhere else entirely. You feel it both ways. Every way, always. This is the guilt of modern motherhood, not the guilt of neglect, not the guilt of harm. The guilt of simply being human inside a role that seems to demand you stop being one. There's a particular kind of guilt that lives in the wanting of time that is yours, just yours. Not shared, not interrupted, not colored by someone else's needs. You love your child completely, and you still want to disappear sometimes, not forever, just for an afternoon, just long enough to remember what it feels like to exist without being needed. And the moment you feel that want, the guilt arrives before you've even finished the thought. What kind of mother wants to disappear? The human kind, the honest kind, the kind who is running on empty and keeps going anyway. There's also the guilt of the anger, because nobody tells you about the anger, the rage that comes from nowhere, from a cup left on the wrong shelf, from being touched one too many times, from answering the same question for the 14th time today. It's not about the cup. It's not about the question. It's about being a person who has given everything she has and still being asked for more. And the guilt that follows the anger is worse than the anger itself. I shouldn't feel this way. What is wrong with me? They're just a child. You are not broken. You are a person with limits who loves beyond them every single day. That is not a failure. That is the most human thing there is. The guilt follows you everywhere. It sits with you when you buy something for yourself. It shows up when you choose sleep over one more bedtime story. When you say not now. When you cry in the car before you walk back inside. Every small act of self-preservation gets filtered through the same voice. Is this selfish? Am I doing enough? Am I the mother I wanted to be? Here's what that guilt is really saying. It's not saying you're a bad mother. It's saying you care so deeply that the distance between who you are and who you think you should be feels unbearable. The guilt exists because the love exists. You don't feel guilty about things you don't care about. The magnitude of your guilt is a direct reflection of the magnitude of your love, but love was never meant to erase you. We were given an impossible standard. Be present, but not overwhelmed. Be patient, but firm. Give everything, but keep something back. And when we fall short, because everyone falls short of impossible, we don't question the standard. We question ourselves. Other mothers are having this exact thought at this exact moment. In different houses, different cities, different languages, the same guilt, the same silence around it. You are allowed to say it here. I love my child and I am exhausted. I love my child and I am angry sometimes. I love my child and I need more than this. I love my child and I am not okay. All of it is true. None of it makes you a bad mother. All of it makes you a person trying to hold more than one person should hold. The guilt will not make you a better mother. Punishing yourself does not protect your child. What protects your child is a mother who knows her limits, who rests when she needs to, who models what it looks like to take care of yourself with the same tenderness you give to everyone else. A mother who is always last teaches her child that her needs don't matter. A mother who honors herself teaches her child that they are allowed to honor themselves too. You don't have to earn rest. You don't have to justify silence. You don't have to explain why you need a moment that belongs only to you. You are allowed to be a person and a mother at the same time. Not one or the other, both, fully, without guilt. The guilt may not disappear today. It's been living with you too long to leave quietly. But maybe, just for right now, you can put it down. Not forever, just for this moment. Let yourself breathe without earning it. Let yourself be exactly as human as you are. This is Pause. Short pauses for hard days. If this reached you, share it with a mom who needs to hear it. We'll be here.